All right, here's a fun thought experiment. What if I told you that dogs weren't domesticated because that humans decided to tame wolves? What if wolves domesticated themselves? And the math behind it comes from something called evolutionary game theory. When most people think about evolution, they imagine survival of the fittest, the biggest, strongest, toughest animal always wins. But that's not always how evolution works. Sometimes the winning strategy isn't strength, it's cooperation. So evolutionary game theory studies how different behaviors compete over thousands of generations, and the strategy that leaves the most offspring is the one that survives. So imagine you're a wolf living 25,000 years ago near a human camp, and you have three choices. You can attack the humans, you can stay far away from the humans, or you can cautiously hang around the edge of camp eating scraps without causing any trouble. Which wolf survives? The aggressive wolf occasionally steals a meal, but eventually it's going to get killed. The fearful wolf stays safe, but misses a reliable food source. But the calm, tolerant wolf gets something incredible: free calories every single day. That wolf survives winter more often, raises more puppies, and over thousands of generations, that strategy wins. But here's the twist. Humans were playing the same evolutionary game. Imagine you're an early human. Do you kill every wolf you see, or do you tolerate the quiet wolves that clean up garbage, warn you when predators are nearby, and eventually help you hunt? Those wolves suddenly become valuable. Now both species are benefiting. Humans get protection and hunting partners, and wolves get food and safety, and everyone wins. That's called mutualism, one of the most powerful forces in evolution. This is why many scientists think dogs actually domesticated themselves. Nobody had to capture wolf puppies and start breeding them at first. Natural selection did the work. So generation after generation, the least fearful wolves had the most successful offspring, and each generation became just a little friendlier, a little calmer, just a little better at living around humans. And eventually they weren't wolves anymore. They were the first dogs. But evolution didn't stop with friendliness. Dogs that could understand humans had even a bigger advantage. If a dog could follow a pointing finger or read a facial expression or understand your voice, that dog got more food. It lived longer. It raised more puppies. And over thousands of years, natural selection turned dogs into experts at reading humans. In fact, dogs often outperform even hand-raised wolves at following any human gesture. Now, game theory also predicts something fascinating. If you only meet someone once, cheating might pay off. But if you interact every day, cooperation becomes the best strategy. Humans fed dogs, dogs guarded camps, humans protected dogs, dogs helped hunt. And every successful interaction reinforced that next one. And again, over thousands of years, cooperation became hardwired into both species simultaneously. So dogs didn't evolve to obey us, they evolved to partner with us. So your dog isn't staring at your face because it's trying to be cute. It's doing something that gave its ancestors an enormous evolutionary advantage. 20,000 years ago, the wolves that paid attention to humans survived. The ones that didn't leave descendants. So your Labrador and Border Collie, Chihuahua, and Great Dane are all descendants of wolves that discovered one simple truth. Sometimes the best strategy isn't being the strongest. It's learning how to cooperate. And that may be one of the greatest examples of evolutionary game theory ever played. Not between two wolves, but between two entirely different species. Follow me for more fun facts about dogs.